It tastes like veneer. Hey, good morning everybody. Today is finally the day that I'm going to do my instant coffee challenge. I'm really excited to get this done and see what coffee I'm going to take on the trail for the rest of the year. Hopefully give you guys some ideas of what some of the different instant coffees taste like in case you're trying to find one as well. First, before I go out and do that instant coffee challenge, I'm going to make a good cup of coffee. All right, as you can hear, we're getting the water boiling, and it should be just a few minutes until we can start sampling our instant coffee. Oh yeah, what should we do first? Let's take a look. I'm gonna wager to bet that this is gonna be some of the cruddiest stuff I've ever drank. And so this is gonna be first up, and I'm gonna put this up against the champion so far, Starbucks Via. It smells awful. It smells like a wet sponge. This is gonna be terrible. Coffee brand coffee. Here we go. It smells better in water than what it did just in the can. To be honest with you, it's kind of tasteless. This almost just tastes like I don't know, like kind of a cheap restaurant coffee. Maybe a little stronger than cheap restaurant coffee that you reheated the next day. And now for the Starbucks Via. Smells better. It smells like coffee. Yeah. Tastes like Starbucks Via. Yeah, this one definitely wins. It lost this challenge. But if you're looking for an economical solution, go to your dollar store and get coffee brand coffee. Maybe they'll sponsor me on my next video. They might be able to afford to pay me 40 cents. So coffee brand coffee, if you want to sponsor me for my next video, I'd be happy to do it for 40 cents. I might have to reconsider that. Next up, we're going to do a pour over coffee. Kuju coffee versus Taster's Choice Hazelnut. Not expecting much here. Little tab to rip it. That's nice. You gotta open the little bag. So you do that. I think the pour over setup is good if you have a cup that's about this size. I don't know how much. You could go a little wider, but not as wide as my MSR pot that I drink out of. Okay. Smells actually pretty good. Okay, so Taster's Choice by Nescafe Hazelnut. It smells like hazelnut coffee. It tastes like veneer. Don't ever drink it. All right, so here's another problem with the Kuju coffee. You know, not a lot of but the bag is so far in the cup. How do you finish it? So the only way to do it is to hold it, and then you got coffee all over your hands. All right, half a cup of Kuju coffee. It smells okay. Yeah, it kind of smells like a weak cup of real coffee. Oh, because it is real coffee, it's not instant. Oh, it is smooth. Flavor's great. Awesome. Really good coffee. Easy use for backpacking. Just isn't there. The filter sits way too low in the cup, and it takes a while to make, but it's not going to work on a bigger cup. So because of that, I'm going to fail both of them. We're going to go do Cafe DeVita Espresso. I got this at the grocery store, and we're going to we'll make that compete against well, let's do the other pour over. Gevalia pour over. Okay. All right, so I ran into the same problem with the Gevalia coffee that I did with the Kuju coffee. Once the water hits the filter, because that filter sits pretty low in the cup, not as low as the Kuju, so you get a little bit more in your cup, but and then to hold it, it started squeezing out and some grounds fall out. I think I'm going to disqualify it for ease of use again for backpacking. But let's give it a try. Let's taste it. So Gevalia. It's good. The Kuju's better. Cafe DeVita. It was weird. It was this instant coffee. I actually looked cheaper than the dollar store. It almost looks like cocoa chips. Doesn't smell like much either. Smells, it's an espresso as well. It's just weak, but it wins this test because the pour over is not easy to use. It's okay. My next two coffees I'm going to do is the Trader Joe's instant coffee, and I'm going to do Waka coffee. These almost look like cocoa chips as well. It smells good. It smells like coffee. Well, it smells like instant coffee, but good instant coffee. And first up, Trader Joe's. Smells okay. This one to me tastes like kind of what you'd expect instant coffee to taste like. It's not bad, it's not great. It's okay. It's better than the DeVita. Here's the thing though. This is the kind of instant coffee that once your cup cools down a little bit, I think it's gonna taste gross. I think it's gonna have that really bitter, kind of make your mouth pucker up kind of taste. Waka coffee. Smells good. It's good. It's actually smooth. It's not strong. I do like stronger, but it's really smooth. I'm gonna say this beats out Trader Joe's for two reasons. The flavor's smooth, and I have a feeling once this one cools down a little bit, it's not gonna have that real bitter instant coffee taste. And here's the thing, I don't wanna take this out on the trail or try to pack this up differently. I would rather just take these out on the trail. We are going to go Cafe Noir, Folgers, and Alpine Start. I'm gonna go with the Alpine Start first. Smells good. Smells good. That's a good flavor. I like that. It has that smooth flavor that that you want in a cup of coffee. But it's stronger. I hate to do this because I thought the Waka coffee was really good, but I like the Alpine Start more. And it is cheaper. Waka coffee is expensive. All right, Cafe Noir. It's not bad. It's not better than Alpine Start. If I was looking for budget instant coffee, I would buy Folgers Noir Golden Dusk, medium dark. For $1.19 for like 8 packets or 6, I think it's 8 packets. It's good. I think once this cools down, it's not going to be good. But if you drink your coffee a little bit faster, I'm still sipping it. It's down to this. Starbucks Via versus Alpine Start. They're both a fine powder. That was different than all the other ones. Both the Via and the Alpine Start were a fine powder. They weren't like chips. Via, round 2. I kind of like the aroma of the Via a little more. I think I like the taste of the Alpine Start more. I like the smell of the Via. I think it has a little stronger smell, which I really like, but the Via is a little smoother. The Starbucks has a little bit of the bitterness of an instant coffee. Starbucks coffee is usually bitter anyway, but I do like the strength of a lot of their coffee. Alpine Start's just a little smoother. All right, everyone. So the winner of my backpacking instant coffee challenge is Alpine Start. Starbucks Via was a really close second. Alpine Start wins it. Which ones would I recommend? First, Alpine Start. You can pick that up at REI. I imagine you can buy it online as well. Then I would go probably Starbucks Via for flavor. You can get that a lot of places. Waka coffee, I think you can only order online. I've never seen it anywhere else. I would definitely go to those 3. If somebody gave me those when I was out backpacking, I'd be super happy. Happy as a clam. But if you're looking for budget, because let's face it, those coffees are expensive. So if you're looking for a cheap option, Folgers Noir, I don't think you'll be disappointed. When it cools down, it's not as good. It doesn't hold its flavor. It gets bitter. But this is a great budget option, especially if you're going to make the backcountry mochas. Mix this up with a hot chocolate packet. If you're into that, this is a really good way to go probably. Until then, I'm going to drink my Alpine Start. It's going to be a good day.